Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well. You know, I'm simultaneously going live on TikTok and YouTube. The subject of today's talk will be basically it's time to make the adjustments. I mean, that's a serious what is going on? It's a serious it's a serious subject. And what I mean personally, and I really want to get on here first before I start really talking, but I don't know, for some reason it's not letting me put a title on my life. Why is that? I don't understand. But it's cool. I'm just gonna have to fly with what I'm flying with. But making the adjustments. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Nah, I'm gonna up it. I'm gonna have to up it. Yeah, but it's time to make the adjustments, people. It's time to stop being scared to speak the truth. It's time to let me see something. Yeah, it's time to yeah, I got it now. Yeah, peace, everybody. Yeah, but it's time to stop being fearful about speaking the truth. A lot of us is being guided. A lot of us is being guided to speak on. Welcome in. Make sure you hit the like button. The subject of the talk today is making. It's time to make the adjustments. And what I mean by making the adjustments is it's time to change the things that we've been doing all our lives. Most of the stuff that we've been doing all our lives, even how we connect with God. And I'm not telling nobody how to connect with God or what they should do, but I'm just saying, in the world today, in our communities, just on day-to-day life, you can see how things have deteriorated, but it also has evolved into a better state. It's a lot of information, it's a lot of truth that has been given to us. It's just that, we got to start using it. And what I mean by making the adjustments is making the changes. Like it's certain things, like people got to start realizing that certain things that haven't been working for us. It's not gonna work. So you have to make the adjustments. You have to start taking heed to like the advices that we are receiving from a lot of different sources. Whether it be on spirituality, religion, health. Overall, just how you operate and how you treat yourself and how you treat other people. All of this stuff is relevant and very important for you to be able to make changes in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's time, and we gotta stop being scared. I'd appreciate if y'all would hit that like button for me. Everybody coming in on the YouTube side and the TikTok side, I would appreciate it. But the fear factor, I have experienced the fear factor. Even it have been how you doing? How you doing, man? I appreciate you coming in and commenting and interacting. I appreciate that. Even I have experienced this fear for years now. Like for years now, I've been spiritually, religiously conscious. Like I've evolved past, let's say what I was on for most of my life. Meaning I understand the truth about a lot of different things. Not everything, because I ain't saying I know everything, but I've evolved past like this the basic mainstream, whatever you see on TV or whatever you hear in church or whatever you hear in the masjid. No, I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of years I was scared to speak on my newfound knowledge. Now the knowledge ain't new. The truth ain't new. Let's get that straight. This stuff ain't new. It's just that we didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody to get better, for the world to get better, people gotta be brave enough to take stands within their own self first and start making adjustments. If you know certain things ain't right and it's all bullcrap, stop following it. Stop following it. You know what I'm saying? Stop propagating it. Stop telling people to go towards it. If you know it's not real, or you know it's false. You know what I'm saying? You start with yourself. Start your own personal self. Start having good character. Start practicing having good and better practices with yourself. Nobody perfect. I ain't telling nobody to be perfect. I'm just saying, the adjustments that we need to make are really small. But a lot of small adjustments can add up to a great thing. You know what I'm saying? It just can't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of small things, not big super duper things. Especially like some people's lives is really really messed up. I've been in that state too. I've been in that state before in my life a couple times, where those things were so messed up that I couldn't fix everything in one day. I just had to do one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make now, even with this push of I don't want to be cliche. I don't want to say consciousness, but the opposite of being conscious is being sleep. So we really trying to combat the sleep state that the people have been in forever, for years and years and years and generations. You know what I'm saying? About just basic stuff. Us just the people just knowing who they are, and it ain't just so-called black people. Any and everybody on the planet is suffering from the same is in the same sleep state. About they self, about their reality, about the reality of where they are, about what time it is. Like they not even knowing what time it is. You got people arguing about globe and flat earth and all these different things, and that's what I don't want to get into that, but I'm just saying these are things that were not, people knew what it was. Let's say if you go back 150, I'm gonna say 200, you go back 200 years, really not quite, maybe 150 years, 200 years, people knew certain things. Everybody knew, and it was known for ages and ages and ages. But we have been programmed to be foolish. We've been programmed to be stupid. We've been programmed to reject knowledge. We've been programmed to reject the voice in our own heads. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I know that you gotta go after knowledge, but you don't have to be like a memorizer. Memorizing is a part of the programming, because squirrels, birds, beetles and ants and all that stuff, they don't need to read no books. They know who God is. They know their life purpose. They know what they're supposed to be doing. They listen to the voice of God in their head, or wherever it is that their brain and their intellect reside. They don't need to memorize no information out no book. Thanks, Miss Lady T. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? They don't have to memorize. So it's the same thing. We don't have to memorize all that stuff neither. If you are developing yourself and you getting back to your natural state, you ain't gonna need nobody to tell you what to do. You ain't gonna need nobody to tell you what's right and wrong. You already gonna know what's right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, like, you ain't got to, like, you don't see lions and tigers and bears running around killing other animals and stuff like that for no reason. They do it when they're hungry, and then once you see, they don't show you this a lot, but if you ever look at some of those videos and documentaries, and they show the animals on like, let's just out in the savannah or whatever, like in Africa, after the lions eat, when the hyenas eat, they don't be messing with each other. They be sitting there and walking past each other and saying what's up and all that. It don't be no problem. But what I'm saying is these yeah, right. If you go on a safari and you watch, when them animals eat, after they eat, they chill. We got to get back to a natural state like the animals are. That's just the bottom line. That's what I mean about making adjustments. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of adjustments that we need to make to get to a good point. And I'm not saying I'm judging one way or the other, because I can be judged just like the next person can be judged. I mean, a person observing me can judge me. Well, just judge what they think I'm doing or how my behavior is, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm saying is the same way I can judge somebody from what I see. But the point I'm trying to make is we got to put more effort. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all, if you're coming in and out, make sure you friend up Miss Lady T. She's another content creator that also has a live she does a live stream too, daily. So make sure y'all friend her up. She's gonna friend you back, and also I appreciate if y'all would interact with her content and her live stream. But like I'm really like a kind of person for real. I don't really talk. I don't live frivolously. I like to have fun, but fun ain't frivolous. Everybody has to have a time of leisure, and that's like time for work, all of that. Like, so I'm a mixture, like I'm everything. So like what I'm saying is I do a little bit of everything, but I don't overdo it with any one particular aspect of my life. I try to keep things balanced because balance is a big part of, like, let's say, dialing into the right frequency, the right energy. You got to be balanced. You can't be too much one way or the other. It has to really, really, really be balanced. But and I always have to say, based on my own experience, I've been able. Thanks for the likes too. I appreciate you. Keep liking. Let's get it up to 1,000, y'all. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the likes. I see I got a few likes over there. I really appreciate y'all coming in and liking the live. But you know, I have made some adjustments in my life, and they have improved, and they have improved my life. But it didn't happen. It's not something that happened overnight. It didn't happen overnight. Make a long story short. But ultimately, the feeling that I have now within my own self is something that I never really experienced. I never experienced like the level that I'm on. I just didn't. I never experienced being really cool with myself. I never experienced really having a complete trust in myself, a complete trust in the Most High Creator, and knowing and understanding that I'm being guided, and I have always been guided, but now I know. I don't believe it, I know it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that my steps are being led. I'm a natural man. That's what I'm saying. It ain't about being perfect or imperfect. I'm just saying, like, some people get, they may not go a certain way because they think just a lot of different stuff. You got to really, really battle. You battle more with yourself on the way up, of rectifying the affairs of your life more than you battle the outside. You know what I mean? Because the insides is chaos. You know what I'm saying? But making the adjustments. That's why I said, like, the title of this talk is thanks for the Marthasius, I appreciate you. I see you. Make sure, hey, drop a comment so I can put you on the pin. Welcome in, Omni. Yeah, make a comment so I can put y'all on the pin. But make sure y'all come in and out. Make sure y'all friend each other and engage with one another. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, thank you for coming into my live. I appreciate you. And really, if anybody want to come, I'll do a panel. You know what I'm saying? I won't mind doing a panel. But I really want to, because I'm on YouTube at the same time, so I can't go quiet for too long because, I need to, How you doing, Nikki? Welcome in, Nikki. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you hit that like button. But I'm just talking about making the right adjustments. Thanks, Cherokee. I appreciate that heart, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for the heart, man. Make sure y'all pick up my gifters. Make sure you get my friend that's on the pin. She's a new friend of mine. Me and her just became friends in the last couple days. But like I said, it's a balance between everything. You know what I mean? We got to survive. We got to get money, but we also have to strive to improve ourselves on a daily basis. Like, you can't say, like, look, no, every day you got to do everything. If you truly everything and you truly a dynamic individual, thanks, Joel. Thank you. Thanks for the heart, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? What goes around comes around. I know exactly who y'all are, and I know exactly where y'all come from. And I ain't gonna forget, but this is how we increase ourselves. This is how we increase. And we actually developing something real good now. Like, I'm really seeing some improvement in my not my content, but yeah, my content, but I'm saying in my platform. I'm seeing thanks for the shares, y'all. I see the shares and the likes. I appreciate y'all. But this is the thing that happens when you make certain adjustments. I know that I am coming across and I'm getting to know new people with different attitudes, people with the same attitude as me, people that been through some of the same stuff as me, and they want to do right. You know what I'm saying? And they want to do the right thing towards themselves and towards others. You know what I'm saying? And, God, just to put it in a very easy to understand format, God is putting me in position to experience that. And I'm really this is another reason why I'm really enjoying no problem. I appreciate you, Joel. I appreciate you. I'm about to put you on the pen though. Before you go, I'm gonna put you on the pen. Make sure everybody make sure y'all link up with Joel, and she's definitely gonna friend you back, because we definitely, not only are we talking, but we also we're trying to get our numbers up, because we gotta live. A lot of us is trying to build up our social media platforms, and so that we can make monies to survive. And that's a part of my journey, is figuring out a way to survive without having to be working all the time. You know, like I trust and believe. I ain't lazy. I ain't trying to figure out no easy way out. I done worked for years and years and years. You know, doing all kind of like the hardest work for the cheapest pay. I done drove cabs. I done drove trucks. I've been a pizza delivery man. I done picked up trash. I done worked all my life. I'm 52 years old. I ain't no young kid. I done worked a lifetime. But what I'm saying is, you know, of course we want things. I appreciate you saying that, Cherokee Life Real. You on the pen now, Cherokee Real Life. Make sure y'all friend up Cherokee Real Life. Thank you for coming in and giving that very, very positive, those very, very positive words for everyone. I appreciate that. And if you're coming in on the YouTube side, I really appreciate you. I see some comments and I see a couple likes. I appreciate y'all liking the live, and if you're in here and you haven't push the like button, I would appreciate if you would push that thumbs up, because it'll just be very, very helpful for that. You know, just it makes the system know that the live is active, and people are interacting in there, watching the live. You know what I mean? So it'll be helpful. I appreciate it. But maybe try to get back. I'm getting back to like what I was talking about. Losing the fear of making certain changes. Like, you know, like I'm not telling people to not be what they are, because I am what I am. You know, like I'm not telling somebody don't be a Christian. But I'm saying don't be scared don't be scared to ask questions. Don't be scared to accept truths and good information and just good practices from, let's say, things outside of being a Christian. The same thing with the Muslim people. Same thing. Stop being scared to accept right guidance from sources other than the mainstream, format or criteria of the what is supposed to be, or so-called Islam. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid, because knowledge is higher than belief. It is. And that's something you a lot of us have to learn. Well, I had to learn it, but I'm just saying others are going to have to learn that knowledge is higher than like belief, because you don't believe in things that once you know something, you don't believe it. So we can get into all the word. It's not even a wordplay. It's no reason to believe in something you know. We don't believe. Knowledge is power. Knowledge definitely is power, Cherokee Real, because I don't believe in my mom and dad. I don't believe in them. I know them. So why would I? Tony, thank you. Thanks for the heartbeat, Tony. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, can you drop a comment, Miss Tony? I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. And Miss Tony is also a live hostess. She has a very active live. She has a very, very active live for a very, very long time. And I have frequented her page. Make sure y'all link in with the sister Tony. She has a very active live stream. So if you ever need to if you're trying to build your numbers up, and thank you for the popular votes too, Miss Tony. If you need to build up your numbers, Miss Tony's her live is mad crazy active. Like, you definitely can go in there and get 50 to 100 new people. I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all is well. I'm trying to get back in the saddle of things with doing these live streams and just going through the process of getting back, getting back used to going on every day. But I really appreciate you coming in. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely like, yeah, she definitely like, she gets busy in the live realm of TikTok. But see, that's another thing. Like I said, when the energy, when you doing the right things with yourself and your energy, you on the right energy. This is what I'm just saying. You don't know. Like, I really appreciate this sister coming into my live, because I know she, like I said, she gets busy on the on this TikTok. So what I'm saying is, that's why, being balanced. I will hope that I am balanced for my own self, that I'm balanced. I got to get money. I got to stay conscious of God. I got to take care of myself. I got to do all these different things. I got to support myself, but I got to support the people that support me. So all of these things are responsibilities that have to be balanced every single day. And you know, the people that's about that kind of thing, thanks, Miss Liz. Thanks for the heart, me, Miss Liz. I appreciate that. That's another live hostess too. I'm gonna put her on the pin next. But you know, light does attract light. You are exactly right, Miss Cherokee. Light does attract light, and I can just only thing I can really do is just to the best of my ability just bear witness to the positive results of doing the right thing. You know, it's time. I got a little bit of words. You know, I can talk fly at times and stuff like that, but I'm gonna just keep it real at all times. You know what I'm saying? When I cleaned up my life and I got focused in on myself spiritually and internally with my own self, I went up. And then I got tested even more. But at the same time, I gotta survive. I need to eat food. I need somewhere to live. So I had to balance everything at one time. So I have kind of like become an expert. I've always been an expert, but I'm just saying, not really. I'm just, you know, maybe that's the ego trying to poke out. But no, I have become an expert in balancing all of the things that I really need to do as of recently. And, you know, I'm not a young guy, but I'm just saying, you know, in the last 3 to 5 years, I've, you know, evolved into just something different. So much so that, you know, I'm just a totally different person. But in the basic sense, I'm still the same. You know, I love myself. I love God. I love the people that love me. You know, I want the same thing I want for myself. I do really, truly want for other people. You know, I always knew, and I definitely know now even more, that the God of my understanding is rich enough to make all of us rich. So when I see you bust out and you blow up or whatever, guess what? I'm gonna be happy for you. You know what I mean? Because I know that, you know, the God and the creator of my understanding has the power and the wealth and the resources to make me just as rich. So conquering jealousy and envy, you know, that kind of thing, all of that stuff is gone. You know, and that wasn't even one of my big things that I had a problem with. But I'm just saying, you know, through me getting balanced and just taking other stands, stronger stands on certain things, my life been upgraded. You know, God done upgraded my life. So the subject really is, you know, to try to motivate people to make certain adjustments and not be scared. Don't be scared, because I'm already out here. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got people sneak watching me and all, and that's fine. That's they already know. They didn't already the ones, you know, because my family and my friend are ultra religious. Like, we Muslim people, right? And we like really, really real Muslim people. You know what I'm saying? So like my people didn't said I'm crazy a long time ago, but I ain't crazy. I just read books and I listen to lectures and I take heed to the signs that Allah, the Most High Creator, gave me and has guided my steps. So it's a big difference between believing in stuff and knowing stuff. You know what I mean? If I say something or anybody else say something and it sounds a little strange, just because it sounds strange don't mean it ain't true. What you know you need to do your due diligence and do some research on whatever the person said before you discount it. Before you just say, "Oh, bro, talking that crazy mess," you know, he conscious and all, you know, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really take a stand for yourself, because at the end of the day, even if you're using the throwback religious mentality, you going, if you gonna go into heaven or paradise, you going in by yourself. The same way if you going to the other place, you going by yourself. You was born by yourself. So like, we got to get away from doing things to just fit in. Don't fit in. Do your own thing. If you know the truth, if the truth is the truth, then ride with the truth. You're gonna be all right. And the Most High Creator gonna protect you and provide for you. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee it. You know why? Because that's what's happening with me. You ain't never lied. I'm ready to put you back on the pen, Cherokee. Cherokee, real life. I don't know Cherokee's real life. I don't know if you're a female or male, so I don't want to say miss, but yeah. Cherokee real life said, the Most High said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's right. The people are destroyed. This is why, especially certain groups of people are like, I know me and my people are we lean to God anyway, period. That's what, you know, it's a blessing and sometimes it's a thing that can hinder us, because you know why? We so connected to God that somebody could sell us something really, really fake and something really, really like twisted, but but it's connected, but by them saying that it's connected to God, and we'll accept it, and we'll be, ready to hurt people about it and all that stuff. That's because we really are, as a people, we are close to we always is close to God. That's why any religion that's fed to us, we actually become very, very proficient, and we just be good at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, me and my people, we're good at developing relationships with God, but we got to start being a little bit more. We got to start being a little bit more smarter. We got to start really being more knowledge based. We got to stop being scared. We not scary people. We not. But we got to start positioning the courage and the drive that we have in the right spots. And I'm trying to think what I'm about to say. We got to pick your shots. Pick your shots and make the right moves. Make the right moves. I don't want to say nothing stuff that's too fly, but we have to start doing that. And a lot of the old stuff is still good, but you have to put it in its proper place. That's why it's when people don't have knowledge of self. Knowledge of self is everybody's supposed to have knowledge of self. I don't care if you're a so-called black person or so-called white person and everything in between. Whether whatever. Everybody has to have knowledge of self. Everybody has to know who they are, where they are, and what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Also, I just see the world scope by me traveling and living now in other places. I see that the people here just as messed up in the head as everywhere else. They are. They are. And I'm just saying, we got to start with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because in fact, I do wish to save the world. I really do. I do want to save the world. And I'm going to try. One person at a time. But guess what? I'm going to start with me. And I know a lot of us have good hearts and good spirits. Even us. I'm from in the middle of the hood. And guess what? There's a lot of good stuff and a lot of good people in the hood. And you know what? I know when I grew up, I had a superhero mentality. And a lot of my friends did too. Now, it was other things that happened to us in our environment that kind of made certain moral boundaries break down, but that's another story. But what I'm saying is, when we was kids and growing up, we wanted to be heroes. And a lot of us we was heroes in the street. But what I'm saying is, we got to put that energy in the right place. We got to start doing things that are knowledge-based. Well, not knowledge-based, but it also has to have a spiritual, we have to understand that things, through repetition, we already know how to be repetitive. That's why I'm glad that my upbringing, I had a religious upbringing. I know how to pray 5 times a day on schedule. I know how to keep myself clean. I know how to do a lot of different things. I know about the regimen of ritual, because as people are, everybody's ritualistic. It ain't no way around it. So it's good to be upon ritual. But you want to be upon rituals that benefit you. You want to be upon the rituals that bring about peace, serenity, goodwill, being cheerful, and all that kind of stuff. These are the things that you want to do. A lot of times, man, people, don't even know how to be happy. Because we've been programmed to be scared all the time. We've been programmed to be scared of each other. We've been programmed to not listen, besides listening to something that's lying to us all the time, like the television and the fake news that come across your timeline on YouTube or whatever. We got to get away from that. We got to start trusting in ourselves. And the more you get to know yourself and trust yourself, guess what? You know what? You're going to know whether you can trust me or not. You're going to know whether you on somebody else's live stream or you're looking at somebody else's content and they talking about something. You're going to be able to know whether you can trust people or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that the knowledge of self gives everyone. Knowledge of self, if you know yourself, then you're going to know God. You point blank period. If you know yourself, you're going to know God. If you know, and if you know God, in whatever understanding you have or belief system you have, if you know God, then you're going to be guided the right way. Even if you do the wrong thing and something bad happened to you, you're going to know that. You're going to know why it happened. You're going to know and understand why it happened. You ain't going to be in the dark. And you going, and if you know, it's up to you to make the decision to get smarter, or you know, if you do the same, if you keep making the same mistake over and over again. Because like I said, I ain't perfect. I done made a million and one mistakes in my life, and I definitely have made the same mistake multiple times. It's not funny, but I laugh at it because I'm over it, and like I passed these things, so I take it real light. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in, though, Cherokee. I definitely do. I'm gonna put you up one more time. On your way out, you're gonna be on the pin, though. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all pick up the pinned account. There's still a couple people in here. I appreciate y'all coming in and spending some time with me and letting me speak what I wanted to speak. Because I'll be at odds with myself because I'll be struggling. You know, I'm trying to develop something. My social media business. And my social media business is also connected to my life purpose. And, you know, my life purpose is to help people. And I've been doing it all my life. But I didn't always know that was my purpose. But what I'm saying is balancing all of that, it's difficult sometimes because it be times when, you know, of course I need money. I need money as we speak. But the mixture of me wanting to say a message or get a message across or my message across to the people, it gets mixed in sometimes with me trying to like promote my page and to get views and to guide people to my showcase and all that. But I know that's not my purpose. But I gotta survive. But what I'm saying is, so sometimes, you know, things get a little bit cloudy, but not cloudy like that. But you know, we all have a life purpose, and I know for a fact we all gotta we all have responsibility. We all have a responsibility to each other. We have a responsibility to be the most authentic person or most authentic version of ourselves that we possibly can be. If you can't do nothing else, just be the realest person that you possibly be and be the best person in your community that you possibly could be. And that's a good thing. And if you got good sense, even if you're doing bad, keep the bad that you're doing away from the people. I learned that in Islam. You know what I mean? Keep your harm. If you're a harmful individual, you're doing some things that's harmful, keep it away from the people. Because that's a high level of respect right there for yourself and for the world that you're living in. So, you know, yeah, that's what I said. The old stuff is still good. That stuff is good. Keeping the people safe from your harm is major. It's something that should never be forgotten, and it won't be forgotten by me. But hopefully, somebody can take heed to what I just said. Keep the people safe from your harm. If you're smoking, I'm just saying, using it as an example, you know, and people got a problem with you being, you know, they don't want to smell cigarette smoke. Go smoke in private. Go smoke in your basement. Go smoke in your house. You know what I mean? Don't sit in a gathering of people and smoke, especially if you know that the people don't like being around. Don't like being around that. But that's yep. No, I just shared the live on the side. I see I got somebody hanging in here with me. I appreciate you hanging in. Marthasius, I appreciate you. Do you go live too? Miss Martha? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Miss Martha? Marthasius? I see your name Marthasius, so I guess I think it's probably Martha. Do you go live also? Oh, you do? Okay. When do you? I'm gonna put you back on the pen since you're the only one there hanging with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm ready to come in. I'm ready to come in on my backup phone. I actually have another page. That's why Captain Avatar, because I'm ready to come in as Captain Avatar. Father of the Pack is also Captain Avatar, and that's another thing. That's my name's. Well, not Father of the Pack. I got an old head that his name is Father of the Pack, and he let me use his name. But what I'm saying is in Arabic, his name is Father of the Pack in Arabic though. I'm Father of the Pack in Arabic too, but Captain Avatar is a Oh, you said you just following lives. Okay, you ain't going live yet. Wow, you got a lot of you got enough friends to go live though. Yeah, you got over 1,000 followers. You know you can go live, right? I know you know that. Yeah, you definitely can go you can go live. What, you nervous? You nervous? You know, a lot of people be nervous. And oh, okay. Oh, no. I mean, I know you do that. To Africa. Go back to You better know it. But I forgot what I was talking about. But oh no, I was saying Captain Avatar. Captain Avatar is my backup. Is one of my backup pages. And Captain Avatar is actually a character from a cartoon. Back in the day, when I was a kid, and this is Japanese animation from back in the day. It was called the cartoon was called Star Blazers, and it was a very very good cartoon called Star Blazers, and they had a spaceship called the Argos, but the captain of the ship, his name was Captain Avatar, and this is back in the. It was like the late like 79. That cartoon came out in like 1980. Because I was a young little kid, and we was watching Star Blazers. But Captain Avatar is in the house. Let me see. I'm ready to yeah, I just friended you. And yeah, that's me right there, Captain Avatar. That's my backup. But like I was talking about earlier about having that hero mentality. I know when I was a child, and I used to be able to draw very well. I used to want to be a cartoonist. Farouk, peace, brother. Brother Farouk, thank you. Thanks for the heart me. I appreciate that. But that was a big part of my childhood, was like being a hero imitation and having a hero mentality and things of that nature. This is why a lot of us in my group, we grew up to be good athletes. Thanks, Farouk. I appreciate that. Thanks for the popular. I appreciate that. We grew up and ended up being fighters. A lot of us went into like different sport. All of us was athletes. And my thing was always boxing. But I started off swimming, but boxing was always my thing. But we got to get back to our natural self. Our natural self is to be a hero. Your natural self is to want to be a protector, to want to be a provider for whoever you can be that for. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are in our natural state. And I'm doing the best I can for myself to try to get back to that. And that's all. That's the energy I'm putting out. I ain't putting out no other stuff. I really just try to motivate myself and motivate anybody who want to listen to just do better and to do it every day. You know what I mean? Farouk, you ran off already? I appreciate you coming in, man. That's my buddy Farouk. Farouk, hey, drop a comment, Farouk, so I can put you on the pin. So at least make sure Miss Martha, make sure you follow the brother Farouk, the one that just gifted me. He's a very, very he's a live host. He has a very, very active live stream himself. But yep. Signs of the times. Yep. But if you're coming in and out, I appreciate if you would friend the host, as well as the pinned account, as well as everybody in the comments. Everybody's doing the friend for friend. And that's pretty much what we're doing. We getting our numbers up, but we also talking about positivity. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. And I'm in Phuket, Thailand. I know you can't tell I'm in a tropical place because I'm in my hotel. I'm in my room. But yeah, I'm in Phuket. I've been in Phuket. I've been in Phuket for about 3 weeks now. Maybe 3 weeks. Almost 4. It ain't been a month yet. It's been about 3 weeks. And but when I first came to Southeast Asia, I came to Cambodia. I was in Cambodia for about a month and a half. And yeah, about a month and a half. But I've been in Thailand for about 3 weeks. But yeah, I like it here a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm actually ready to go to Bangkok next week, just to see one more part of Thailand before I move on and go to go to another country. Because I'm doing like a little Southeast Asia tour, and yeah, my next stop will probably be Vietnam or Malaysia. Yeah, either or, Vietnam or Malaysia. It's probably gonna be Vietnam, but yep, that's my plans. But yeah, I appreciate the people that came in and supported me. I truly do. I truly do. I said, matter of fact, if I might do a panel there. Let me see. Man. Let me see. Alright, it don't really. Yeah, if somebody want to come up. Yeah. If somebody want to. Yeah. But if you're coming in and out, I appreciate if you friend the host and also friend everybody that's in the comments. Everybody in the comments, we all doing friend for friend. But we also are talking about positivity and making the adjustments in life to make our lives better. One thing for certain, two things for sure. I'm making my life better, and I'm giving it my best shot. That's why I'm on this live, even though I'm in here by myself. But I've done this before, and I'm gonna do it again if I have to. And my live it basically consists of positivity. That's just my it's positivity in all forms. You know what I'm saying? And it's much appreciated if you come in. If you friend me, I'm definitely gonna friend you back. And that's basically where we at. And you know what? Matter of fact, let me see something. I think no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do I already did a heart me. Yeah, I can't do the other thing. 2, 3. You know what I mean? But yep. If you're coming in and out, that's my bro. What's going on, bro? I appreciate you coming in. Make sure you like the live, share the live. I appreciate you coming in. My live is I got an amateur live, but people come in and out. You know what I'm saying? If you hang around for a little while, you're definitely gonna be able to accumulate 5, 10, 15 new friends, and that'll be a plus. Especially if you're working on numbers. Also, at the same time, if you support me, I'm going to support you. If you intend on going live in the future, make sure you just you support my live. I'm going to support your live. And like I said, it ain't like I got a room. I ain't got a room with 50 or 100 people, so where it's like you'll forget people that come and support. It's 2 people in here, or be 5 people, 6 people. no more than 10 people. I remember. I know who comes inside of my live. So, you know, definitely the small rooms. These small rooms is where you get your best friends. And I am saying that for you to come in and support me. But you're gonna have to trust me that I will support you the same way, and I will support your live and your content the same way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna hang around a little bit longer and see. And because I actually, the funny part about it is, I had three friends. They were just in here for a nice little while. They dropped gifts on me, shares, saves, likes, and all of that. And I actually just met them people in the last couple of days in somebody else's live. And it's funny, the live, the two girls who lives that I was on, they ain't come in my live yet. But that's cool. I know when they say. I think one of them she's still probably on. But yeah, I think she's still on because I was on her live right before I came on. So I knew. I said, yeah, she probably gonna be tied up for a little while, but I gotta go because I gotta go on. But no, that's just how it be. You know, what goes around comes around. Most of the people that you support, they come back and they support you. Cause that sister Tawny that came here, that made me. I ain't gonna lie, I feel real good about her coming in here and dropping some gifts on me. You know what I'm saying? That was, yeah, she gifted me and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that you know, yeah. And she got a super busy. She got a nice live stream. I used to go on her live. It's been a while since I've been on her live, but I used to go on her live all the time. It's been a little while because I don't know. I took a little bit of time off TikTok. Like I was on it, but I wasn't going live myself, and I wasn't going on nobody live. So that's really why. But I know it was a time when I used to be in her live every single day, and I got before. Matter of fact, she one of the lives that I used to be on before when I was working my way up to 10K. So I actually achieved my 10K. She's one of the ones that helped me get my numbers back then. Cause I had 10K for a long time. Yeah. But yeah, that made me happy she came in. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody keep liking the live and sharing the live, you know what I'm saying? I'd appreciate it. I know one thing. I be turning the air in this room, and it's funny. The last room I had, the air wasn't that good. It wasn't that strong, but it was alright. But it wasn't like this one. This air conditioner is so ice cold. I don't even be having the air on here most of the time. But it was stuffy in here before I went live, so I said to myself, yeah, turn the air on. But I knew that was gonna happen. It was gonna get cold on me. You know what I mean? But you know what? Let me see something. Let me see. We'll do this one. Yeah. Yeah, but we doing friend for friend, everybody. Country Girl 5, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I appreciate it if you would friend me. Are we already friends, Country Girl? If we are, if we, you know, I appreciate if you would friend me. I would definitely friend you back. Everybody in the comments is doing friend for friend. Would be greatly appreciated if you would friend me, and I would definitely friend you back. Yep. Yep. Let me share this live. Share the Facebook. Hey, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna hold on for a second because I'm gonna turn this air off. This air is cold as hell. Hold up. Ooh. Sheesh. Yeah. I'm back, y'all. You know, the air is ice freaking cold. Too beautiful. What you doing? Welcome in. I mean, welcome, yeah, welcome in. I don't know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm about to put this earphone in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's easier for me to talk when I gotta, yeah. You can hear me? You can hear me? Oh, okay. How you doing? How you doing? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I don't have no complaints. You sound a little, you sound down. You okay? You ain't taking nothing for it? No medicine, no herbs, nothing natural? Better get you something. What do you have available for you that you could possibly take? Yeah. Yeah, it's rough when you got a fever. I know. That's bad. Yeah. But it's a lot of stuff you can. What you got like a you got the flu, like the flu, or like a toothache or something? Or I know there's a lot of stuff that can cause you to have flu symptoms. You know, like a fever and the flu symptoms and stuff. Hmm. Oh, right. Oh my God. Yeah. Right. No, I know what you mean. Cause when I get my hair, that's why I don't do it all the time because I don't like my hair being. I can't take it. I mean, a couple times I paid this one girl. She was Nigerian too, but this was when I was home in the States. I paid $150. She did my hair, and I went home and took it right out because she did it so tight. I couldn't take it. You know what I mean? I couldn't stand it. I took it out that same night. Yeah, I paid her 150. I said, damn, wasted $150. But yeah, cause I got a tender head. You know what I mean? Yeah. But uh, what you say? I didn't hear you. You said something to me? Well, if anybody's coming in, make sure you friend the host. You know what I mean. You have two people on the panel. Both the people on the panels are definitely doing friend for friend. My good friend Miss Too Beautiful, she's a live hostess. She goes on not every day, but she goes on frequently. So you definitely will see her. You will see her live stream. If you friend her, you will see her going live. Definitely, you should engage with her and help her. You sound like you. Oh, you had a baby? You there? Turn your microphone off. Yeah, yeah. Turn your microphone. Yeah. Oh, okay. But oh, okay, but yeah, no, I didn't know what was doing because I kept hearing a lot of noise. But yeah, if anybody if you coming in and out, and make sure you friend everybody on the panel and also friend the host. We definitely gonna friend you back. The subject of the day, I was talking about the talk for the day is making adjustments. Like I'm pretty sure even what I know for a fact, I ain't pretty sure that even people in other continents and the people in the world need to make adjustments, need to change their lives and do different things to make their lives better. I think that goes for everybody. So how are things in Nigeria right now? What's the climate? What's the what's the condition of the people? How are the people? You said good? No, okay, that's good. No, that's a good thing. Say the truth. You can say the truth. Because if it's bad, say it's bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The people need help. You know what I mean? Yeah. This dude tried to scam me the other day, right? This is the only time somebody tried to scam me over here in Thailand. This dude tried to scam me, and I don't know. He was asking me something. He was asking me, was I Nigerian or whatever, right? And I said, no, I ain't Nigerian, man. I'm from the States, right? And this he was like an Arab guy. It was funny. This dude tried to scam me. This is the only time somebody really tried to he tried to scam me. And I ran. And it's funny. I saw him today too. I walked past him. He spoke. He was like, hey, hey. I said, hey, you, because he ran out the store after I told him, what I told him and stuff. But yeah, it's funny. But he asked me, was I Nigerian? Yeah. So I'm in Thailand, right? Let me share this live one more time. Hey, Miss Too Beautiful, can you hit the like button for me? Can you tap up the likes? I need to get to 10. I need 30. I need 3,500 more. So before I get to the 10K, so I can get on the FYP. I know you got a feeling, so don't worry about it. But yeah, thanks for coming on. Yeah, no, I know you. I know your head hurting. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. You don't have any like Motrin or Tylenol or something? You're welcome. You're welcome. You don't have any Motrin like aspirin or something you could take for your head. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough. You wanted it? Let me see. Yeah, that's tight. Woo! It's very tight. I can see. I. It's so tight. I can see your thoughts. I can read your mind. No, I'm messing with you. No, they look nice though. Yeah, they look. No, they look nice, but they look tight. They look like they hurt though. Yeah. Well, I understand. I get it. Cause the tighter they are, I know they last longer, right? You heard me. Nah, I understand. Mm. Yeah, that's a bad feeling. I know the feeling actually. You know. Dialed out on me. Where is the what's up? I don't know how to do that. Exclusive. Popular. Coming in and out. I appreciate if you would make sure that you friend the host and also friend the two people on the panel. We would definitely, they're definitely going to friend you back. Also, we're doing friend for friend. Everybody's doing friend for friend. We're getting our numbers up. We're doing what we got to do. I'm getting my live time in, etc. Make sure you get the gifter. Yep. I see. We only have one. Where you go? Oh, you got off the panel. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, because that's bad. Poor baby. I know your head is hurting. That's a rough spot. Yeah, that's definitely a rough spot. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't see how it's still going. That's my backup. And it's still gifting. Yeah, I guess shit. This thing got a mind of its own. But it's me gifting me. So it's all good. Even though I lose half my money. But it's all good. I put the gifts on my backup so I can gift myself. Hey, that's what you gotta do. That's called self-love, right? I'm showing myself love. You gotta love yourself, right? Okay. Yeah, that's about right. No, it's a little hesitant. Yeah, that's what it is. It's showing differently. Yeah. Yep. If you're coming in and out, make sure you friend the host with the most. And also everybody in the comments. Everybody in the comments is doing friend for friend. Uh, if you come in and you support my live, I'm going to support your live. Got another 2,500. I guess I'm gonna have to do it again on myself. You back? I don't know. It look like you came in and out. Cheryl Ways, welcome in, Cheryl. I think that says Cheryl. Yeah, I can't see that good with these glasses. I appreciate the likes on the YouTube side, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in. I actually been on a little bit more than an hour. I've been on 63 minutes, an hour and 3 minutes. So that's a pretty good thing. Got some good time in on my YouTube. I really appreciate that. Well, I appreciate people coming on, and I got 7 likes. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate y'all. But matter of fact, I think I'm gonna turn the Facebook off. I mean, not the Facebook, but the YouTube off. I really appreciate y'all. God bless y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And if you see me going live again, I appreciate if you will come in again, because I'm working on. I need 4,000 hours so that I can monetize. So, what I just learned is that when you go live on YouTube, this is another good way for you to get your hours. So every day I'm trying to make sure I at least come on and do an hour, because I need 4,000. You need 1,000 subscribers, and you need 4,000 watch hours. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I did it before. I already did it before, but that was a different time. My content was different then. My content was like boxing stuff, so it was just different. My content was different. So, yep. I appreciate everybody that came in, and I will see you soon. Peace, everybody.